books that I remember, especially Henry Miller, because he'll talk about what books he likes. And I'm like, well, if he likes it and I like his writing, then I like what he likes to read. And then I always read them and they're really bizarre. I mean, like even I don't enjoy them, but Camus' book. I mean, I read The Stranger when I was in high school, and of course it was, it's The Stranger. You can't really. It's The Stranger. You can't really say you like it or dislike it. It stands on its own. But I read a couple summers later. I picked up The Plague by him, and I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not an underrated book. But I think if he hadn't written The Stranger, I think he'd probably be still known. I think that would be more on the light, because it's really a very rich book that doesn't. You can read it on a lot of different levels. And the level that I read it on, it was just, there were a lot of characters, and there were really these great characters, and it was about, as you can guess, a plague. So, it was moving into this northern African village that he had lived in. But at the same time, it was sort of isolated, which I guess you could relate that to the Midwest, because it was sort of this territory that he came up with. He didn't come up with himself. It was drawn on a lot of experiences that he had, and with the German occupation. But I definitely say that it's an underrated book that's pretty high up on my list.